Smoke to the top of middle. Nico gonna try to spam through it, and sure enough, he finds one. Amanek as well. As soon as they start to try and challenge into Donut, where two CTs are standing, it's not going too well.
Oh.
We get that left-right as Hunter swings out just a bit, and it's all on Susel. He's been managed to get out a main, but everything else was shut down, and I mean everything. No, not a single kill in for Mad Lions.
Yeah, that's super nice. They're setting up for a retake position, which means the bomb can get planted.
Killing Waro that easily is a nice little edge for G2, but it does get taken back. It's also with the trade frag. We've got Amanek over deep CT. Nice flashbang. That's perfect. Now with another player up, we've got a decent post plant for Mad Lions. They're not stretched as thin as they were in the last one, and this one's looking likely. All they got to do is keep these CTs boxed into cave, and TMB's reposition to this is perfect, because once they extend outwards, as long as his teammate on site doesn't die, they've got this crossfire locked. And sure enough, Mad Lions with the double AK, triple Mac 10 purchase.
Oh no, actually, sorry, he's come all the way around.
Yeah, Waro gave up his position. Now he can take that top shelf away to just make sure that that second peak, which is just there, shut down. Now it's all on the bomb site. This is the next step. And Hunter, well, Hunter's got 3. He peeks around the side of box. There's still a little time. They've just got to find them. 4 seconds for the 2 kills. And the CTs try and tuck in. Jack's looking to hide. Both players found. And the terrorists now desperate to keep this gun. Waro holds on. But wow, what a pressure cooker.
That was close. That was close. Such a nice round from Hunter. What a hold from him. All the choke points they had to deal with, too.
Mad Lions still in a recoverable position, but it's going to take somebody's X factor. And well, the X's line up. Nexa crosses out 2 players down the B ramp.
And now Saucel sitting outside the cave looking for some positional compensation after they've gotten all of their teammates knocked off the board. And I think G2, maybe they're actually taking to the style quite well. Oh, they said, come on in slowly. We're happy to hold some angles. We've got some flash tactics.
That'll get Mad Lions to the 5v4. But now the question is, do G2 lay off? Or does Nico come right back at it, predicts the position, and nails JL to the wall? Secondary peek from TMB. Again, Mad Lions, they created that opening and they could just keep going, but G2 want to fight. G2 look to claw back ever so slightly towards middle. They look the wrong direction. TMB with the headshot. That's great. Now, all Mad Lions do, focus in on this B site. Deal with Nexa, plant your bomb, and get a second round win.
Yeah.
But Nexa's got other ideas.
It's a strong position in multi-frag. We've seen it before.
Oof, right to the forehead. Waro 2K dead nonetheless, and because that flashbang was so effective.
I mean, that's permanent damage. He got permanently. He's going to be partially blind for the rest of his life off that. He literally got bonked with it.
He's going to look like that creature from the Goonies.
Like buried it into his eyes.
Amanek, imagine? Nah, they peek left, right, center, and they've got it dead to rights. Mad Lions. CT's going to make a play here. Oh, and because it's an op on Nico, he can just take this really deep angle.
It's such a good angle.
And if Nexa can get into the corner, then Nico can leave, and Nexa's just going to lock into this spot. Sure enough, first one connects, second one's astray. But as said, Nexa just locking in this angle. Smoke grenade's going to keep them at back, and TMB even dies. Hunter leaning over to help out. G2 making another nice adjustment. Let's see if the 2v4 can come through. They've got the first 2. Saucel able to reopen this B site. He sees the peak but doesn't punish. And a Molotov goes deep from both directions. JL's going to find the pocket between them. Hunter's going to try to challenge on the cross. 30 seconds to the clock. Amanek scoped in, but now down at a 2v4 that's nearly come into fruition. Oh, but the peek into the bomb, that's perfect from Hunter. Now he waits, and he's got it. G2 with a 7th.
He's like an X-Acto knife.
He looks to strike down the ramp. Nice transition into the second. Borup's going to trade it back, but this primes the MP9. Waro was tagged, and so is Borup, but JL is actually the guy to take that challenge. Amanek running in, hits the off shot, will be chased by the MAC-10, but it's this backside position from Hunter once more. From inside the site, Hunter heavy impact.
Wherever Hunter is, that's where they're going.
Off shot, gonna miss. Amanek drops the incendiary in fear that he may be rushed. But instead, it's Waro with a counter pick. Now, the Waro 2K CT side on Nuke was so awesome to watch. I haven't yet seen that level of impact out of the sniper from Mad Lions. 15 seconds, another pressured situation. They walk JL right up the ramp, and with the two other CTs smoked off, Nexa prime for the taking. Here comes the flank. TMB finds timing through middle. Jax is going to try to chase him, but it's way too late. TMB with the double headshot. Jax skimming him through the box, looking to come at this with a little bit more. There's still 3 players up. This was an excellent play from Mad Lions, and they're not going to concede this. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. I think Nico's one of the best in-game leaders on G2.
Nico's got a couple kills. Amanek got a couple kills, but it's not always been great. Oh, these deep nades are going to hurt. Oh, the flash is perfect. This is perfect execution on the CT. Map control here, and they're attacking still from both sides, but...
Oh my god, it's a slaughter. This is the kind of play that G2 couldn't make last round because they didn't have guns. So what do they make the moment they do have the tools? Not long A. That's where Jax decides to start making his move. Amanek's going to take a bit of damage, but now Jax peeks off of that, and sure enough, JL's down for the count. Saucel has the bomb, a hope, a dream, but a very small chance of being able to pull this one off. Oh, especially with a Nico peek like that. I love it. G2, how'd they get this early lead? Aggression, making moves.
Every nade was beautiful here. Every flash was timed well. Look at the amount of chaos going on, man.
Yeah, dude. Carnage, man.
Everyone's trying to fend for themselves.
Carnage.
You can't even communicate all the action that's happening.
Nexa's got a little bit of vision, knows somebody's locked into the back corner, but that secondary peek, well, that's his end. Frag could be good. Oh, yes. Massive impact versus JL.
They're so low.
And then we get a following 2 kills. It's a slaughter. Jax shooting him through the walls, through the floors, through the ceiling. There is no ceiling. We're outdoors. But you get what I mean. Mad Lions, they're going to fumble this last one, and G2 will close the CT half with an 11-4 score, which is excellent. A couple of mid-round moments that looked possible for Mad Lions, but the Samurais, they walked in sharp. And Nico's going to try to lock this in. Waro 2K attacking the 3-man cohort, working into A. They're trying to join their member on long, and sure enough, it works. CTs give up their positions. Everybody ends up fighting from their spawn, and Jax with the double head snap. Saucel in with the trade frag. Didn't quite see him. Didn't look like it, although he was right there. Prime for the taking. Hunter playing close. Peeks out. Gets both those headshots. Looking as crisp as Jax. G2 to 12 as quick as can be.
Right now, it's too hard.
What could have been the op peeling off the 5v4 to the favor of Mad Lions is now instead G2 inching closer towards this B site. Nico taps into the head of Borup. Over on Caves, Hunter trades, and so it's the 2v4. We saw Mad Lions nearly pull one off, but they're already smoked out of the attempt, and I think they have to save, which is such a whimpering way to give up 15.
That was actually beautiful. That was actually beautiful. And it was mostly at the assistance of nades to win them all the map control and take apart the boosts and everything like that. And they were just so aware of, I guess, how Waro could play it. They might even been aware of like that specific boost because of how careful they were about the map control, but there was just no way in. I mean, the Mad Lions got outplayed on every single level here, not just aim.
Oof. And they're going to hunt down JL. There's no way he feels comfortable. He's going to be surrounded and swarmed. And Jax takes his head clean off, man. G2 did not come in today to lose.
The CTs are going to find nothing.
Ooh, except for Nico, which honestly is something.
Yeah.
It's a 4v3 at the very least, but that bomb continuing to sprint to the B site. And as it gets there, we get this deep move from Jax. So he's looking to maybe slow down the CTs, but Donut has a temporary smoke that's soon to fade. Amanek planting bomb. Hunter looks to cover. Jax attempting a kill, and if he could smoke off these CTs, then he's good to go, but they push through, and Hunter gives that cover. Waro goes down. Jax takes some damage, and while that FAMAS lingers into the CT spawn, it's the other 2 counter-terrorists to come in from Donut. TMB trying to keep the dream alive as he takes down 2 players. It falls onto Amanek. He's got no utility, and he's been a quiet piece of G2, but he knows everything he needs to. Bomb tap, TMP dealt with. If it's not so-so, but it is!
Hey, all right.
The jumping headshot is what keeps them alive. But that's a margin of millimeters.
No, that's a good jump spot. I feel like, oh my God, they don't have it.
No! No way! Oh, don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Look at this shot. Damn!
Come on, man! Let's see what they can offer us. Mad Lions, the stage has been set. They defeated EG to get this chance, and Amanek doing a little dance as Borup and Waro 2K just slaughter the majority of G2. Nico's still going to be in the mix. It's a 1v4 with no bomb control and only 56 HP. Oh. Nah, not going to happen. Saucel peeks down to the bottom of ramp, and Mad Lions, their CT side, begins with the pistol win.
Yeah.
What's Amanek doing? Little boogaloo? Yeah. Little electric slide?
First guy out, just jumping, spinning, whatever it takes to...
I know who I'd rather be in that exchange. TMB tucks to the top of connector, and will find Nexa's face, peeking around the side of catwalk. Saucel used that info to push into the apartments, but looks like Jax is going to clear it. Just toying with the shoulder peek, he will be chased down, and Saucel even able to get back into the cover. Hunter can't trade with the smoke up ahead of him. This is Mad Lions with a comfortable 5v3.
Super solid so far.
Had a great flank
coming in fast.
Perfect.
And Waro's out of there just as quickly as he got in.
Hell, I like the fact that they even threw a frag grenade through apartments into the underpass right before Waro came out for that additional peek.
There's still an extra man by stairs.
Ooh, in the open.
Yeah.
JL commits to it. Frag grenade's fantastic. Saucel.
Get that internal timer turn around, but for the moment, try to draw the attention elsewhere. This opens up the CT plan as well. And now Waro recognizes what kind of clutch he has in store for him. Bomb in his vision.
Yeah, that's a big one, I think. Seeing the bomb lets him know that he doesn't have to panic this, that he can find a timing on an eventual cross. And if it's not the site player, then it has to be somebody coming from his left, but he's looked away from the jump up, and that could cost him just as he turns. Waro gets away, but I feel like Nico would have seen him. Yeah, sure enough, the headshot pop.
Man.
Yeah, valiant effort. He didn't want to die like Borup did.
Yeah, yeah. If he stayed within connector, we had TMB die to Nexa in that opening duel.
Whoa.
Well,
quick opener.
Oh man, they're so crowded in underpass, and they think they know there's at least one more there, and that just implicates the second player.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't realize it.
To take away the edge, leave it in the 2 versus 4. G2 not in the best of positions, but they do still have an element of surprise. They walk out, and Borup, he had just turned his head away. It's him and TMB set up on the A site. They find a player on Tetris. Borup's going to turn his head right back, and sure enough, he's able to shut down Hunter. There falls Jax, and there goes Mad Lions. 5-1 lead.
Nice confident movement around.
Lots of flashbangs towards this B site, looking to crank the tempo. High-octane gameplay. Tech9 to the face of Borup, but it's Saucel again. You know, he got a nice 2K shutdown on the A site. This time he's got a third over on B. Just denying them any entry. Bombs fall into the ground. Jax as well right behind it. Nico pulls Saucel into the fight, and Nico's got the headshot versus Waro. That is sweet revenge. But he's going to have to go 2 better than that. TMB and JL inching their way inwards. Nico just misses the peak. Oh, another! 73 HP. And he's figuring it out. Nico computing. We talk about the Kovac factor. Now he knows, but down he goes. JL, ooh, cuts him through the wood. Man, what a lion. Nico sitting here hunting. And he played it so well, but in the end, JL, better weapon, and the element of surprise.
God, some disgusting shots. And, you know, almost 15 grand down in the hole here for Mad Lions off that round, but they still win, which is what's important. Yeah, and the double ops from the CT side. So T's got to be worried about being a little bit too lurky. JL tries to go up and above. Waro finds a trade on the other side of the map.
Really, he smokes it just so that he can come through, jump up, but he gets caught. I like the ambition from Hunter. I really do. So the Opera's just crouching into their corner. Jax snaps it right into the face of Saucel. Now the activation. Waro goes to the high rope, falls down, misses his chance, and Jax takes it back. A crucial 2v2 that's going to open the door. How many kills? Maybe 1? Maybe 2? Jump up from the window. Hunter, yeah, he knows what's happening. 3 kills off of the MAC-10. He will fall ultimately. And it should be covered nicely enough by Nexa. And sure enough, there we go. Round 4 secured from G2.
Really curious about someone in mid. Oh, that's World. That's the op down, and TMB tries to save him.
Yep, but at least they do find the answer, so now they can just turn their attention into the B site. They kind of reset the situation, and it's just all about the holds. Op shot landed from Nico, but it's not the frag, not the one he needs. Nexa and Jax bring it back, but they have such little health, 30 between the two, in the 2v2, with more than a minute to work. Borup starts to make contact, finds the kill onto Jax through the wall, and Nexa's working with the lesser weaponry versus the fully HP'd CTs. But where has he gone, they ask. Nexa swings, hits a little bit of damage, but it's just not quite enough. Mad Lions, they create that hectic moment in mid, and Nico's trying to find timing to take down a second player this round alone. Saucel just saw a little bit of movement, I think. Amanek activates, kills Borup. Jax will be taken back, but there's already this footing inside of the A site. The thing is, JL's push onto ramp comes back in, and if he plays the trigger discipline, he could be looking at more than a single kill. Sure enough, he catches Palace, whips it down to the bomb planter, and Hunter's gonna have to recover. Saucel, who was able to get one kill in Con, and he's trying to carve out the positions inside of the site, needs to clear it, sees the arm, gets the frag he needs, and that bomb is not planted for Amanek. Now, all of a sudden, the Opper starts to panic. Saucel's on top, and with that kit, it comes down to Amanek's spam! And sure enough, he stops it. G2 taking their 6.
Oh, he found an AK on the way.
Thing is, man, this is a scramble. Bomb nearly at the halfway point before they even get through connector. Frag grenade's gonna soften up Jax, but let's see if G2 can hang on. Amanek also weakened with full utility on his belt. He'll drop the smoke to give him a bit of space. Flashbangs start to pop. They're going to tap that bomb once, but it's covered, so the Molotov's not going to be able to find an impact. The thing is time. Time's the biggest issue, and it's just not going to come through whatsoever. That late B play burned down the clock, and G2 burned back the lead. They took 7 of the last 8 to get an 8-round T-half as they take to the defense on Mirage. So Mad Lions, they could follow through, but we also saw the CTs, I think, counterplay Mad Lions' T-side pistol on Ancient very well. And the fact that they're emphasizing jungle here, this looks good. JL, though, he's going to make it look a little worse. 3 kills off of the back of the Glock. That's going to leave Nico in the 1v5, and they will murder him. A 4-piece from JL in the T-side pistol. They're just trying to buy time, so that's actually great usage of the incendiary. The CTs put it out. Now suddenly Nico's got his name into the round with the double AK kill. It falls all onto Borup.
They have to jump on this bomb like right away, though.
It has to be.
I'm not even sure they can make it.
Borup's going to try to just lock in the cross. There's the first player. Now the second. Hunter's going to look for that 10-second stick, but he comes off, and they will survive. The cost is massive. Mad Lions swept under the rug, but they add the round to the tally nonetheless.
That's all about Saucel. It's a 3v5, but they get on the site, they get CT control really quickly, and anytime, you know, you've got this many CTs in mid, especially on pistols, you've got to take some kind of risk. They skip some of the formalities, they get there quickly, and Saucel's Molotov, I think, actually makes a big difference.
Oh, Hunter just got by. It's going to be heard, and sure enough, Waro gets clear from his corner. Amanek hits the wall bang. Saucel still able to get that bomb planted, but the CTs, they truly pose a threat. Oh, Saucel pops up, kills the first ticket peek. Nice wall bang. A second from Jax. Just shaving off the players, so Borup's going to have to win another clutch in the post plant, and he comes in with the headshot versus Hunter. Didn't quite catch him, but will as he extends outwards. The lead and his kill count. Waro going to give a bit of utility for TMB to work around with, but we do have G2 trying to suss out the mid control. And there's the repeat from Nico right before the smoke hits. The CT's taking initiative. Jax, he's inside their smoke. He turns it around and can't get that second. But already, the fact that he gets 2 kills on this B site at one point or another is great. Nico tucked close on the site, and they don't know about him. They come off of the bomb plant. Nico stops it dead in its tracks, and Waro's going to have to offer us the clutch. Nico's pinned into this spot, trying to find a way out of it. He wiggles, and Waro not able to stop him. Nico, heavy impact. The kill in the bottom of mid. Player in Palace only working with the Deagle, getting tagged down to 34. Now we've got Mad Lions walking wounded. They try to force their fight through the smoke, and that's going to cost them. The Kovacs come in with kills. Waro, he's got himself an answer. And if Hunter's position's known up close, then maybe Waro goes better. But no, it's shut down. Up close and personal, G2 to 10.
reinforce those weaker spots.
Ooh, Amanek starts it with the kill versus Borup, turns his attention. Nico gets one in mid, and Amanek misses the no-scope. The player slides out from market, and just as quick as the fight begins, it ends. G2 to tie at 12.
Yeah, they got smoked. They didn't want anything to do with A this time.
Ain't this fun? Curious situation. JL, oh, JL and TMB, they've got another couple. Nexa, he's gonna save them. He slides out, gets 3 kills inside of the A site, and Jax is trying to come over as fast as he can. Mad Lions, they got everything they needed in terms of the 3-1 digs, but Jax is silenced towards mid. He has an incendiary, but they have a smoke, so if they throw that first, then maybe he can just get it in with the time. Saucel's able to exit through Marketplace, and I don't know if they're going to expect this position. Time is so important here. They're going to get on that bomb. Nexa down to the 2 seconds. The spray's not good. Oh, he's just off the mark, and Nexa truly saves them. The defuse in the nick of time.
But I hate to criticize him, but because he also hit 2 wonderful 1 deeks to make it possible in the first place.
G2 on fire. They're going to try to use that, try to take this, cut through Mad Lions, and end this second half. TMB will be forced forward, burned into the open where Nexa stops him dead in his tracks. We get the challenge from JL past Sandwich, and we've got a back turn, but oh, Nico just turned his attention right back to where it needed to be at that moment. A 4 versus 2 from G2, and a very likely chance to grab that 14th round win. However, Saucel could have found a bit of timing. No, not even. That gets ripped away as well. Nexa taking it from them. Borup, he's going to get dropped on by the 2 CTs, and G2, sure enough, that is 14.
Damn.
Could pay off in an abundance. Jax going to take some damage. He's still back there. Nexa peeks out to try and take away attention. Jax is still committed, and he dies to the spam. Hunter comes in with 2 kills as he taps into the face of JL. Amanek has an angle from the catwalk, and that smoke's about to fade. He's right there. Right there, but he won't stop him. And now the retake's on. They go ahead and concede it. Mad Lions tie this game up. Talk to me about that A setup.
How did G2 go from like so good to this? Like, I'm not even sure exactly. I mean, I guess it's partly you lose Nico, and yeah, everything can suddenly fall apart, but how does it look this bad? I mean, that was like such a strange setup to be stuck into. And, you know, G2...
It's all about Hunter. He pops up, and sure enough, oh, but right through the edge, Waro's gonna take it back. He's coming alive here, 22 and 18. 2 op kills on this round as someone's about to secure 15. They saw him, and they're ready for the cross now. Sure enough, TMB keeps it crisp. Nexa hits the dirt, and G2...
With Mad Lions realizing how far they are away, I guess it's just no problem for them. It's actually gonna go to the 15th round. Man, solid to... Man, this is not even a great exec, right? They get the first kill. The flash doesn't do much. Hunter's doing just fine. And then Waro just takes him out of the grave with this refrag. This is an insane one, too, on Hunter. Good for a couple of shots like that, but, you know, maybe these punishes didn't need to happen.
Nexa ready for the Palace walkout, but oh my god, TMB's been so sharp. 2 rounds back to back. TMB just takes Nexa's head off. Oh, Amanek snaps it into Borup, and we're right back to the 3v3 with Hunter coming in, slowly sliding into the A site, traded back. TMB needs the clutch or overtime is inbound.
Let's see it.
And he's got himself the plant. Smoke and a flash for the CT retake, both coming in from connector. Blinded TMB keeps his cool. He's gonna keep this close. Tries to play up into their face, gets the first one. Amanek's down, but Jax able to manage, and G2 extend this game out of regulation.
Oh, so close at TMB. He plays out in the open, bombs planted default, but he's like, I can maybe get a kill if they think I went CT maybe. It's 3 first deaths, I think, for Nico on these critical rounds.
Nexa, this is the one. This is the one. He's pushed forward closer to the A ramp. Saucel activates inside of the jungle. He's going to find a CT standing in the open, but Nexa still able to at least give us something to work with. And Amanek's inside of the bomb site.
Oh, they're going to give him a chance to escape to CT. They come out late. They walk into it, but yeah, oh my god, what a shot. That was nasty.
But what are these moments, man? Nico walks into an op, dry dead.
Dude.
Nexa, Okay, nice try.
So close.
Nice try.
Holy.
Nexa also just standing in the open as the players squeeze onto him. Props for Nexa being able to take one player, but he is just, again, easily killed.
Yeah, he got two, and he can't.
Lickety split. Amanek dodging the flashbang. Catwalk spam, gonna at least interrupt the bomb plant and the Molotov as well. So Saucel's not feeling too comfortable right now. And it's down to 15 seconds.
Dude, I think he should have planted there.
If that smoke grenade's fading, then oh my god, G2, they've created a situation where Mad Lions are starting to panic. The pressure of the moment sinking in. Hunter tries to take to the top, but Waro again in with the off. Another one. Waro, 3 kills on the play. He wants everything, including a map 2 victory over Mad Lions. But Jax looking to take it back. Swings out with a 2nd kill, and this would tie it up for G2. Jax with crisp aim and 100 HP. A smoke and a defuse, but the tap in from Borup, he blasts him away, and Mad Lions shooting for the flawless T-side OT.
Nice, and Borup not letting that round come to him. That could have been a moment where Jax pulled. Guess the worst thing they could have done was move too slowly, so then Waro would have gotten their faces. So good on them for making that decision quickly. Sauce is going to have some pressure coming at him fast.
Oh, he's got
2
cover.
CTs on spot.
TMB here to lay down the lead, but Nexa, he's going to stop him. They know there was a 2nd player to tuck into the cubby. Amanek worried about the flank now, and sure enough, Borup trying to inch closer. He's going to use Connector to get a bit of elevation as players start to fall towards B. Hunter's all that's left. Both the CTs tagged up, and he catches Saucel on the jump. Borup trying to get over as fast as he can, and Hunter honed it on this peak, ready for it. CT comes wide, and Borup, surprise, surprise. Mad Lions, 18 secured.
Yo, pure clutch from Borup.
And Nico's looking to walk in, but he's found. Waro versus Nico in the later half of this map has been one-sided to Mad Lions. But Hunter, he just crossed paths with a player in Con, doesn't see it. A 5v3 for Mad Lions, looking to push this series all the way to Inferno, despite getting smashed on Ancient. There's a player close. Amanek. Oh man, he knows he's got him pinned, and sure enough, the frags come in. TMB with an answer on the stairs. He's tearing him up, and now there it is. Mad Lions survived the test of Mirage. G2 offering them chances. And when you've got an upset in your hands, you hang on for dear life. This one's going the distance. G2 made promises, but can they keep them?
Have no idea what to expect now.
Oh, we got the 2 players inside of the boiler room. Borup's gonna die out, and yeah, Hunter's not gonna fall for your trickery, your wizardry, your tomfoolery. No, sir. This is as clear-cut as pistol rounds can get. 1 tap back from TMB, and that's about it.
Shout out to TMB, though, for being a consistent highlight player.
We saw it a little bit, I would say, on Ancient, but because of the nature of that one-sided game, he didn't really get a chance to shine. Mirage was yet another reminder that sometimes TMB can be a very real X factor. Yeah. So I'll talk over his death.
Like G2 and throwing.
Oh. Well, nades will be thrown on the execute. Saucel, just the one. Here comes the 5-7. Amanek looking to wrap around Coffins. Waro 2K is yet to turn around, but now that he does, oh, he had a chance. It gets taken away by Amanek, who just got his gun back out. Deagle in from Borup, posted on the angle. And Amanek's going to do the damage he needs to. Still, though, oddly winnable looking,
yeah.
Except for Hunter. 85 HP for him, and he gives the cover he needs to. G2, 3 men alive, and the 2-0 T-side start. They're working with a decent bit of utility. They can incendiary the backside, maybe frag a player out of the equation. Remember how low they were? But Waro with the wall bang first and foremost, and that's going to send a warning message to what's left of G2. Incendiary to the backside. That's going to force Nexa forward. Nade is on point. Nico in the pit. Going to get sandwiched. He's got players all around him, and he's locking it in. But it's still the round for Mad, you'd think. They jump on top of Bomb. And just in the nick of time.
Oh my god, yeah, they just have it. That's an excellent retake. The nades are so good.
It's also getting a kill through smoke spam as well. It's just like icing on the cake. When it came down to that half-second mark, that banana player could have lined something up. But he wasn't given the chance. It's a great flash. 2 kills. And TMB comes in with another. Mad Lions not shying away from the fight whatsoever. Waro, he's going to hit his shot up close. And it just leaves Amanek grasping at nothing in the 1v4.
Nico promised that they'd get to the fall final. He promised. But
Pinky promise or like normal promise?
He said he Twitter promised.
Oh, those ones are
they can be screenshotted and
Don't believe people on the internet.
Used against you the rest of the time. But we already see 2 fantastic rounds from Mad Lions here.
No, if you just delete tweets, then nobody remembers,
No,
right?
you screenshot it.
Oh.
Shot it.
Oof, he's posted up and locked in. Waro 2K's got some form, coming off of Mirage and now into Inferno. Heavy utility off the start. JL going to be on high alert here. Oh, Borup, good lineup. Oh my God, he's
Jesus.
blind. He always seems to be able to land those kills, man.
That's...
Waro has a 6th sense.
He's crazy with it.
And he's going to hear the footsteps all around him, trying to echolocate the threats. Comes out, kills one, deep to the backside, dies out to Nexa, who has got his hands on an M4. Around, inside the smoke, TMB versus Amanek, and it comes out on top for Mad Lions. A 2v2 made possible. Now Hunter prioritized bomb plant, so he doesn't actually have a chance to grab a gun.
Yeah.
Nexa may need to give him the cover. Smoke to the moto. Hunter just trying to keep his head down, trying to go unspotted, or at least to pull the attention away, and that works. TMB to the top of it all, predicts the peak from Pit, but can't stop it. Nexa, 2 kills in the post, and that's G2 to tie it 4. Yeah. Flash to first pass. JL, that was easy. Ready for the second, into the head of Hunter. And 3rd time's the charm. Nexa, he's gonna challenge.
He's got a strong spot, he just can't fall back. Oh!
They swing on him. Now it's just about dealing with Borup inside of the site. He's going to play behind the plant, tries to cheat around, but Nico gets his head. And just with 10 seconds left to spare, bomb is planted. A 2 versus 4, drawn back by G2, but it's not quite over until Nexa ends it. And G2 to the 5th T round. Wow. Over on the Moto, and Waro going to take the risk of running through them, trying to take a high ground, trying to find an angle as the 4 Ts come running up short side. A drop shot from Waro, and he's already swapped to the pistol. No, oh, what?
Okay. He touched the box? What does he have, a skateboard?
Gnarly.
And got the headshot while he was still in the air.
I'm telling you, if he didn't have his feet on the ground.
We can just do 3rd person while he's in the air and just look for the kill feed to see if he gets a kill. Just stare at him. Sick stuff.
Jack's ready, prepared for that coffin peek.
They got utility.
Yes, they do. Couple of smokes and an incendiary, and we've already seen Mad Lions piece together a very nice B-site retake. Jax will be burned into the open, all the way down to death. Now that does... Oh, Amanek through the smoke. That's huge. Nex is able to chop one off of the cross, and Amanek gets another. With JL in the back of the bomb site, there's simply no time. And Amanek, the blind, the killer.
And he's the last one and only player to survive, just spamming down this choke point. Eventually, CTs are going to cross the angle. Do you normally get 2 kills? Of course not.
Molly onto the CT in Banana, trying to force him forward. Nico even made uncomfortable, but TMB opens up. If the 4 rounds look good, a 5th would look even better. And they've got a 5v3. Nice offensive, going down Banana, going down middle, and finding timings versus G2 as this T side fizzles out at the end of it. Flash into the short, JL wants more. They don't want G2 to piece it all together, so continue to keep up the pressure. I'm all behind it. And sure enough, it's all going to come crumbling around them. G2, 10 T rounds is great. 11 would be better. Nexa, 2 kills towards the A site. Only 1 left to get in Borup, and despite his quiet half, he'll end with an extra kill. 5 rounds on the CT side. That's it. That is what Mad Lions have to work with to keep their tournament hopes alive.
Just going to come down to the peak.
Ooh, 1. That's it.
Yep.
That's all. That's not enough.
It's not enough. They have the kid on the retake, but it is a 3-on-4 with nobody else on the site, so very unfavored for the CT side. I mean,
all 3 players. Oh, Amanek kicks it off.
Waro down.
Nice to keep it clean, but JL then also traded immediately, man. He popped up for 1 shot, hit it, and still died. 2v2, Kit on the play with Nexa. Nico's gonna go up, and now it's just on the short. Oh my God, G2! They take this back with time to spare. 11. Oh Okay.
Yeah, yo.
Let Borup be the winds of change, maybe.
Yes, sir.
One tap into the front face.
Don't even pretend you're going to retake this.
Oh my god,
Don't even pretend, dude.
Borup!
That's sick. Yeah, he's got 6 kills.
Well, Mad Lions, okay. We know that Nico sometimes throws caution to the wind. Grenades back the other direction, and Nico fully blinded sprays into Borup. That's the 5v4 for G2. He's still here, still fighting, and still successful. Bomb taken down. Waro trades it into the op. And he even has his paws on the bomb.
They have an opening. Oh, Smoke gave Almanac a chance to actually take this peek, and now he might walk into this, but okay, he's still aware.
Just changing position, shuffling feet. There's the peek, and a missed shot. Picked back up by Nexa. Waro to the top ropes, shut down. G2 take a 12th, and they're within 4.
No other distractions.
Hunter scrambles, and Nico needs to just lay down the line. Shots put through Smoke, he finds one. JL taken out of it, and Nico's still locked into this back corner. He's got players coming at him, but they're more a bit concerned about the Coffin's peak, and that's where Hunter does stand. There they go, into him, and Nico activates, ready to line up the final 2. Borup and TMB with the 2v3 attempt, and 20 seconds left to make it happen. This is what Mad Lions need. They would stop G2 with only 1 round. No consecutive round wins, but the peek in from Amanek is good. Just behind Borup. 10 seconds to make this clutch happen. The re-peek from Amanek nails him to the coffins. It's G2 13-9. For a second chance, and Jack's prime for the wide swing. He sure enough catches Borup. Then we get 2 kills back from Mad Lions. They're fighting for it tooth and nail. Nico's got a kill, but TMB's grenade is perfect. Nexa trying to figure out where players are at. Bomb 3/4 of the way gone. Time is starting to create a pressure cooker situation, and Waro's got the headshot. Mad Lions still alive and fighting.
Oh,
Bomb's gonna pop, and it costs them 1 life, but so be it. They're still within 3 of the lead.
Ultra solid post.
Incendiaries come flying over. We've got Nexa trying to challenge around through Arch. This is it. The squeeze from Mad Lions into the A site. Flank from Hunter. 2 kills. Mad Lions pulling bodies off of this. And another. Oh, a team kill in the mix, but so be it. It's the only person to stop the Mad Lions. Amanek has no hold to try and work with.
They finally push him back, but then he ends up killing them anyways.
A lean into the one weapon that they have to offer the hold. And Mad Lions, they're not going to stop.
Oh.
Amanek snaps it into JL. And Mad Lions still have not been deterred from this push. There are pistols all around it. TMB takes 1, but Nexa, he's got his hands on a gun. TMB needs to be the difference. The CZ comes through from Hunter. Bombs dropped. We've already got a man down mid, and it's a 3v2 from G2. Mad Lions, they have fumbled the ball. Jax on their backs. Double deagle.
They pull it off.
JL, he has a feeling. And he had 2 crucial kills in that last round. Once that smoke fades, Nexa! They may just do this off of the deagles. They drop Saucel. Well, he needs to be at all, and it's denied. G2 with another round they have no business winning. It's Hunter and Jax with the crossfire on the site. Hunter still waiting for a target. He's only going to get the 1. Now Jax needs to deliver. And sure enough, Saucel's the man to fall. Jax still within the smoke's been found by JL. Waro's going to bomb plant, and the retake needs to come through, or else Mad Lions, tooth and nail, fighting their way back in this second half from a 5-10 deficit to overtime. Nexa walking silently inwards. How much hope can he truly have? Waro's head on full display, and he's got it. Mad Lions, they roar as they keep this one alive.
Oh my God, they survive it. They survive it.
And more often than not, they can at least exit Boiler. They can get close pressed, and Nico hits the head, comes back in with the second, and G2 within these overtimes have been so strong. Waro could claw this back. Over he goes. Another jump that just catches him midair. JL activates over towards short, but this guy doesn't even have the bomb nor the HP to take down 3 more, you'd think. Baits out the op shot, gathers a little bit of information, but he has no map control, and his hand is played. He needs to go all the way back to Banana. And that's where, of course, Nico and Nexa do their best work. 30 seconds to spare. Time so against him, and despite his best efforts, hold on, because JL makes them sweat, but G2 walk away with that 17th CT round win.
Like G2 are actually getting their act together.
Hunter doesn't seem to react. Nexus still gonna play around it, but there goes JL, and Hunter, he comes in with a saving grace. 2 kills for G2 to hang on, but then he goes and attempts one better. So it's into the even keel, 3v3, minute left, but a flanking position from Jax.
Oh my God.
He jumps over. Dangerous play to make, thinking he could repeat with the pistol, but not this time.
He has a smoke.
And he's not gonna throw it.
Oh my God, he's letting them go back to A. There was a chance, of course, that they could come and try to reclaim this part of the map. It was in their best interest, in fact, and it looks like Saucel will have an opportunity. They're going to look for him, but now Nexus sees 2.
Oh, and he gets the first one at the very least. Waro 2K with the plant and a 3K already in this round. And he doesn't know where that second player is. He thinks it's the second guy he saw in apps. Oh, and Sosol comes out to end it. Mad Lions doubling back from B into Jax, who didn't slow them down, didn't stop them. Jax is looking to lead the charge. Flash over the top. A little bit of spam through smoke. Nobody checking. Sosol able to establish the 1, but they do still cross. Molotov gonna make things uncomfortable. Nexa plants behind sight.
The smoke.
It's fading, but he still gets it in. TMB gonna peek, easy pickup for him. Then the second, Jax goes down, and it needs to be the Nico 1v5. I don't think so. He taps into TMB, takes the second, and that's where it ends for him. In 18th for Mad Lions. They have one more round to eliminate G2 and give themselves a chance. And we've seen these retakes come in with less. Incendiaries to the back of the site, smokes to be thrown, flashbangs to blind Amanek. Another player forced out of his position, but Amanek's peek is just good for the 1. Waro's got that trade, cleared corner. JL is taking to the top, and they've got it. Unless Nico, no, Mad Lions, just in the nick of time. Another second. Oh, they've done it. G2 go down, and the Mad Lions all the way back. A 16-4 on Ancient means nothing with the back-to-back overtime wins.